unique ways. I need unique wines. I need value. I understand that because not only am I a sommelier, I'm also a consumer of wine, and I'm looking for the same thing. Hi, I'm Larry Baker, certified level 2 sommelier with the Quartermaster Sommeliers, and I'm sitting here in the home studio in Sunrise, Florida. And a shout out to Gary Vaynerchuk and the Wine Library in Springfield, New Jersey, and Wine Text. Wine Text, like you text somebody a message, text message, text winetext.com, sign up for it. I recommend everybody does. I do. And on another quest to find what real wine drinkers want. I'm still there saying the same thing that real wine drinkers want. A, value. They don't want these overpriced California wines, 80, 90, 20, $100 a bottle, $125 a bottle. They want value, and they certainly don't want pictures of phones of brand names that they've drank over and over, that they see in every single wine shop, in every single supermarket, and in every single restaurant wine list. They want unique, boutique, and they want inexpensive, value. And that's what I look for. And Wine Text sends you out a text every day from something from the Wine Library that they got a great deal on, and the value is ridiculous, and it's never wines that you've heard of. It's that unique value. So it gives you both the boutique and the unique, boutique and unique, I like that, and also the value. And I got a couple of packages today, FedEx. That's what you do. The text comes to your phone, you see what the wine offering is from winetext.com, and if you don't like what it is, or you check it out and the price isn't like blow you away phenomenal, you just ignore the text. But if you're interested, you just reply back with the quantity of bottles that you want. A lot of times on 6 bottles or more, it's free shipping, or the bottle price comes down. But the maximum I've ever paid on shipping is $6 extra to get these shipped. And I'm a 1 bottle buyer because I like to spread it out. And I don't buy everything, but I buy things that I find interesting. So let's open it up. It's great to come home. Isn't it great to come home to packages that my leasing office applies for? Got to have your handy dandy box cutter. Careful when you do that. Everything's packed properly. I forgot what I even ordered, and we'll see together what we got in Wine Text. This is not a commercial. Gary doesn't pay me for this. It's just that I believe in the service. Box away. This is El Indiano. This was a 2011. I was really fond of this vintage in Rioja, and Rioja at 80% Tempranillo, 10% Garnacha, and 10% Graciano. So that, and to get from what Gary says, I haven't gotten a bad wine yet. From what his reviewers say, is a really chewy, very, spicy and fruit-driven wine, and that's what I'm looking for. Rioja, and it's aged in French oak, not American oak, and you usually see that, and you can tell the difference of Rioja and Ribera del Duero. A lot of the old-fashioned Riojas are produced in American oak, and I hate American oak. I love French oak barrels, and it's got some good ratings out there. 80% Tempranillo, 10% Garnacha, 10% G&G, Graciano and Garnacha, 80% Tempranillo from Rioja. The price on this, I think, was like, I don't know, $15, something like that for a solid Rioja from winetext.com. I hope this is that Oregon Pinot. If I remember, I ordered an Oregon Pinot called EIEIO, I believe, from Willamette Valley, Oregon. And the price was ridiculous because I know what you got to pay for good Willamette Valley Oregon Pinot Noirs. All right, we'll go for the other box cut. There, okay, why not? Packing slip, everything professional again in these egg crate cartons, so everything is shipped. And no, this is the EI. What a great bottling. Beautiful bottle. Wow, sexy bottle. That is 2014. That's what attracted me. I really like that vintage in Oregon. It's got 6 years bottle age on it. It's a Willamette Valley Pinot Noir, 13.5% alcohol, and it is. It's made in Carlton, Oregon, and there's actually a company called. It's produced and bottled at EIEIO and Company, and this is the EIEIO. That's it. And Company Pinot Noir from the E. They call it the E Pinot Noir, and it's a big letter E on the bottom there. See, E. But this is a sexy bottling. This is Gotta be open with someone special. I really love that bottle. I remember this is Oregon Pinot Noir for under $20, and from a 2014 back vintage, and that's really exciting. So, little treasures for me. I didn't even spend $50, and I got myself 2 bottles of Rioja and a Willamette Valley, Oregon, Willamette, damn it, Pinot Noir. And from where I work, we opened up a sample to customers, and then I have to do some scientific research here on some. We got a lot of Bordeaux's in it, a lot of value. This was put away in the refrigerator by mistake, and it's been an hour and a half since I left work, and it's still pretty too darn chill. I don't mind a slight chill. I don't know who put it in the refrigerator, but it's a little too cold right now. But anyway, we'll see. This is Chateau Soubelot, and this is a right bank Bordeaux, and it was value. I think it's like $13 for this wine or something like that. 18s, just starting to get a bunch of 18s in, some 16s too. 16 was a really good vintage, but kind of tight. We tasted an 18 from a Côte de Bourg, Chateau Côte de Bellevue, I believe it was, Côte de Bellevue, and we didn't like it. We didn't really like it at all. We thought it wasn't ready, put it that way. It was very green and vegetal, but the Soubelot, we're going to review it right now. I tasted it once. I haven't tasted it as an icicle, but I guess there's a first time for everything. In the glass, and the grapes here are Merlot, your typical Bordeaux right bank blend Merlot, mostly base, a little bit of Cabernet Sauvignon, a little bit of Cabernet Franc. I remember the fruit was really like juicy on this wine, and for young Bordeaux that you can drink now, very approachable. We're gonna have to warm this glass up. It is frozen cold. I'm going to kill the person, not literally, but I'm going to be, when I find out, and I will find out who put my wine in the refrigerator, that I drove home 45 minutes. I've been, walking my dog, and then Pino, the dog, the puppy we saw last week, and it's still frozen cold. Jeez, gee Louise. Who puts the wine away in the refrigerator? We opened up a sample and to see what it was like for our customers to recommend. We have wooden cases of this stuff. Really like lots of blackberry jumps out of the glass, and you could smell the oak. There's oak presence. There's definitely vanilla coming off the top of that. French oak for sure. Lots of like blue fruits, blueberry pie. I mean, this is like New World Bordeaux. For 2018, this is a baby, let's see. This is not vegetal at all. This is lots of black currant. Boy, lots of black currant, almost like raisiny type taste. Black currant, blackberry fruit that would keep a lot of people very happy here. The tannins are very ripe, and there's mouth-watering acidity that makes your mouth salivate here. It's just great to see young Bordeaux and test out a new vintage 2018 at a $13 price. We're not investing. Boy, this is a wine that a lot of people love. It's very Merlot driven. The fruit is dominant, really dominant Merlot characteristic coming out of the wine. Beautiful purple color, like ruby garnet purple color on the glass. Medium body. Yeah, the oak really comes through on the note, and also it finishes on the palate. You get a little bit of the drying tannins on the back end. I would say Soubelot doesn't blow, if that's how you pronounce it. It's an 88, I would say 88, 87, 88 point rated wine out of 100 point. A solid Bordeaux, I mean, for everyday dinner, a roast chicken dinner, a good, maybe even Thanksgiving wine. The tannins are not too sharp. I like it. I think it's good. And remember, go over to Wine Text. That's what we're all looking for. Everybody comes to me. We're looking for value. The real wine drinker is not looking to come and impress friends with that $2,000 bottle, whatever that they got. They're not even ready to drink, or the bottles that they keep buying, the Napa Valley boutique wines that they think are boutique and they're way overpaying $80, $90 a bottle. They're looking for the people who drink wine every day or have a couple of glasses or a glass every day. They want to stock up on value, and they also want unique. You don't see many pictures coming in. Do you guys have Chateau Soubelot? No. Do you have the EIEIO? No, you don't. Do you have the Hacienda Il Indiando? Indiano, Año, or Indiano. Yeah, it would be that way. But no, you don't see that. They come in asking for the brand names, and that's not what the real wine drinker is looking for, in my opinion. We're looking for babies like this. I'm going to enjoy the rest of that. Remember that you can find out further information, get some really hot tips. We got a bunch of these Bordeaux's in at work and by the case, and there's some really good value. And we've got a whole Oregon section for Oregon Pinot Noir. So definitely do that. But for more information, hot tips, or little recommendations like that, you can go to larrythewineguy.net and follow me on the blog that you're clicking on now. And I will get back to you. There's always to contact me. And remember, wine is not for snobs. It's for everyday people like you and me and old MacDonald, who had a farm. E-I-E-I-O makes a great Pinot Noir.